Come with me to cast the leads in First Comes Love. Make sure to like, share, and follow for more behind the scenes footage of this process of taking the film from script to screen. Also stick around for some BTS footage of the chemistry reads between our lead actors. Let me start by saying I am not a casting professional, but when you're making an indie film, budgets can be pretty tight, so you often end up wearing multiple hats. I didn't have the budget to hire a casting director, and I did not have the bandwidth to post these roles on Actors Access or Backstage, which is where I actually find a lot of my roles. So, as one does when they're short on resources, I looked to my community. I've done some light casting for some short films before, but I actually had a really hard time casting the role for Taylor because when I was writing her, I didn't really have an idea of what she looked like in my head. I had hosted a table read and a couple of my very talented friends played the role of Taylor while we were reading. They were great, but I just couldn't make up my mind on what direction I wanted to go. Then a friend said to me, well, why aren't you playing her? And I was like, well, I'm not sure if I want to direct it or if I want to be in it. But the real, more vulnerable answer was that I was kind of scared too. I had built up all this expectations about this film and about the character and just had really high expectations and wasn't sure that I was going to be able to meet them. But that's exactly why I had to do it. Not only did these friends remind me that I am talented enough, but also that I should take advantage of the opportunities to play roles that I wouldn't otherwise get. As I'm often typecast as some form of caretaker, like a nurse or a mom or teacher. So this is a way for me to showcase the breadth of my talent. So I decided to lean into the resistance and play the lead role of Taylor. Then it was time to cast Khalil. And again, I leaned on my community at AMAW, put out a couple of feelers. Side note, next time I do a film, I will definitely try to apply for SAG affiliation, because when it comes to finding cast and crew, it could make things a lot easier in terms of finding the breadth of talent that you're looking for. It can make things more expensive because of all the rules that you have to follow, but I think it gives you the best access to options, which is the name of the game. Fortunately, there's a lot of really great non-union actors that I know and that are in Atlanta. So what I did was host a chemistry read with the actor, myself as Taylor, and the director. This way, the director and I could get a sense of the chemistry between myself and the male lead and just see how it looks and translates on screen. So after rounds of chemistry reads, I ended up casting my friend Malik Jones to play the role of Khalil. Malik is a super talented actor. He's also a comedian. He's a stand-up host. He writes and produces his own films. So I was really excited to have him on board. I love the way that he understood the relationship between the two characters, Taylor and Khalil. I also loved that he saw the humanity in Khalil, because I think that it's really easy to paint him as the villain or as the antagonist. And it's something that he was really passionate about portraying to the audience through his performance. Having a very specific and strong point of view and perspective on the character actually benefited Malik, because it made me comfortable and confident that he was going to really dive into the character and do his best to bring him to life. So without further ado, here's some BTS on our chemistry read together. I'm really excited for you all to see us in action on the screen. Stick around for more. Follow, subscribe, share, all the things. And comment below, what famous actors do you see playing the roles of Taylor and Khalil in the film? Because this is a proof of concept and we do hope that it gets picked up for a feature film. Exciting! Thanks, friends. So we'll go through each scene once, just see what we have on our feet, and then Tanya or I can redirect and give any specific notes.
In the beginning, I loved when you walked in to the scene, like the transition of emotions to excitement. All of that was really great.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Want to just start from the top, or?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, action.
Does that mean we can go ring shopping? I already know the cut and the color.
I got to shower before the game.
The what now?
James got tickets to the Hawks tonight. Kobe.
Cut.